Digital Extreme back in, what is this, June, turned around and said they would not be making an Echoes of Deviri update, and then literally called their dev stream Wisp Prime and Echoes of Deviri, because the whole thing was based around Wisp Prime coming and what would be coming in Echoes of Deviri. It is right here, Echoes of Deviri, coming July 27th. If you missed yesterday, yeah, this update will be coming on Thursday, possibly, I'll have to take a guess on that one, if I'm being honest, sometime between 10 AM ET and 12 PM ET, with the Prime access possibly being delayed till 2 PM ET when Primes usually drop. But I'm going to take it by a few things Digital Extreme have done. They are getting kind of hard up for money here, so Wisp Prime may in fact be coming a little bit sooner than that in the day, possibly a launch time thing. Why am I saying things like that? Well, in the Echoes of Deviri update, they are bringing Deviri Dojo rooms that actually do look really nice. New Drifter Melee, there is a space in there for it, so there's actually space for two, bringing both of them instead of just the one. Wisp Prime, obviously with the Fullman Prime and the Jensen Prime. Here it is. I think it's the Jensen Prime. I keep forgetting what that is actually called, even though it was at the top of the screen earlier. Never mind. Oh, and Gunson Prime. It's right there. Anyway, the assassination stage of the circuit, the Undercroft, thank you, featuring the Jackal and new Incarnon Genesis. That's right, they are bringing in... Oh, that's the new Drifter Melee. It is a sword board. Actually kind of looking forward to that. Could be pretty good. But they are bringing 5 new Incarnons into the Steel Path circuit schedule. The Boar, Gorgon, Anku, Angstrom, and the Gamma Core. Instead of making it 6 and adding 1 per week, keeping the 6-week rotation, they are making a week 7. There's a problem with what I said here though. It's not in fact going to be week 7. These items are going to go live on the 30th of July. Yeah, if we just go over here to the forum post, there's a few things that come in this update. First off, yeah, okay, I kind of found that funny, the fact you can change how the damage numbers are going to be shown. I don't think it was really worth half of this post being dedicated to changing the colour of damage text. Oh, and the size of it. Though that would be hilarious to see. User changeable. Should mention that one. It doesn't have to look like that, but that was quite funny. All the impact changes, the puncture changes, the status changes, and all these other things, no. We want to concentrate on the new Incarnon acquisitions that are, as you can see from this big list here, going to take place on the 30th of July. As I said earlier, they have moved week 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 down one and inserted week 7 into next week. That's what I meant earlier when I said I wonder how hard up Digital Extreme are becoming here when they have made this earnable sooner. It has nothing to do with earning money. I want to say a little bit sick of hearing people say this, but yeah, this has nothing to do with that at all. This is simply to do with getting the Boar, the Gamma Core, the Angstrom, the Gorgon, and the Anku Incarnon Genesis devices into the hands of players sooner rather than later. If you go the normal route, you can only get 2 of these anyway. And a lot of people are approaching the point where they have every single one of these for the 6 weeks. Most of them for the 6 weeks. To be fair, I actually haven't done this week's. It's on my to-do list, but yeah. And here lays the thing I'm looking forward to see people's opinion on more than anything else. In here is going to be a lovely new option. Yes, that's right. At the weekly reset on July 30th, this also gives me a great opportunity to cave and start actually naming the weekly reset videos for the day it happens on, which would be the Sunday, which, July 30th, the Incarnon Market at Cavallero. That's right, you will still be able to get them on the Steel Path the same as you do now, just follow the steel path, choose the ones you want, and then just do the circuit missions until you get to the Incarnon Genesis device that you have chosen at tier 5, and then continue on to the one you've chosen at tier 10. Or you're going to be able to come here, see him, and I'm assuming it'll be a third option here that will give you the chance to buy them. And if you do buy them, probably one of the best things about it, you will not be charged items for building these. Oh no. You will just kind of, when you buy it, you will receive the Incarnon Genesis device and the resources to install it on your actual weapon. But as you can see, purchasing the adapters, will earn you both the adapter and the required resources to install them. There are 5 new adapters that will be available for Platinum via this. It doesn't say whether they're going to limit it to just the 2, but we'll throw that whole purchase it side apart because, yeah, starting next week, this coming weekly reset, the Boar, the Gorgon, the Anku, the Angstrom, the Gammacore will all have their own Incarnon versions, and they do actually look pretty nice. If it wasn't for the fact that a certain one only has one variation of it, the Warframe, yeah, Warframe has to be top of my list. Angstrom, Prisma Angstrom, probably second. That would be the bottom of the screen, by the way. One thing I do like about this, every single Gorgon looks different. The normal Gorgon looks different to the Wraith, which looks different to the Prisma. The Prime kind of looks like the Bratton Prime, if I'm being honest, but just for the way the Incarnon effect goes onto it, it's what effects that come with them. It takes an old weapon and it makes it stronger and better in every single way. So choosing your Gorgon depends on how you want to use it. The Gammacore, I'm hoping it really does bring it more up to date. Yes, the Cyanoid Gammacore, not the standard one. I'm glad they're extending the range of this. They did say they were going to continue doing this, and basically all the weapons will eventually have an Incarnon form. I'm so glad they're finally sticking with what they said they were going to do, because it's been so many times they've said this and never followed through with it. But this is only the first time. There has been a few times they've said this and they've done it once and never gone any further with it. Anybody else loving the Empyrean expansions they said they were going to bring for Railjack? Yeah. Well, we've got one. That kind of counts, doesn't it? The line I was referring to earlier is right here at the bottom. That's all for now, Tenno. See you July 27th. When on July 27th would have really been nice. For the Echoes of Deviri update that we're never going to make. Don't forget to add that. You said you weren't making the Echoes of Deviri update. And Wisp Prime launch. Whether this means Wisp Prime is coming with the update or not, I don't know. Just really do like the fact the Incarnons are going to be coming July 30th. Not, 4 weeks after that? It means they're going to be accessible earlier. And I really am torn. I'm going for the Boar. The Boar and the Angstrom, definitely going to be the 2 I go for. And while trying to farm them, I may buy 1 or 2. Which is an experiment I will have to run just to see what can actually happen in a week. But more on that later. And with that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.